Hey everybody, Jason Burmis here. And as predicted, the media has called it for Zombie Joe, and Zombie Joe Biden has now given his speech. It's about 16 minutes long. That's about 5-6 more minutes than I thought he was actually going to be able to do. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. And it was a tough watch. It was a tough watch, I'm not going to lie, guys. In an age of COVID-19 84, in an age where the media narrative is so absurd and the censorship is so beyond anything that people thought possible even 18 months ago, it was tough to watch. In fact, if it wasn't for the new trend of having the deaf interpreters on the side, I don't know that I could have chuckled even out of, just morbid, horrific humor. Now, I want to say this right now. Disclaimer, this is not a video claiming of any kind of fraud or any kind of prediction on who the president is or is not. I am simply saying the media has called it for Joe. Joe has said now that he is putting together his own COVID-1984 squad. That's probably what was the most frightening thing during this. And yes, several times he did speak or misspeak where he said something. I think it was 230,000 million, referring homes missing a loved one. So yeah, it's a tough watch. It's a tough watch, guys. We are going to play it. I'm sorry, guys. Please don't play it. Everybody's asking me not to play it. We're playing it. I mean, we're going to play the whole thing. So buckle up, guys. If you don't want to see it, I'm sorry. I watched it. Normally, I watch something so you don't have to, and I cut it up. But this is it, guys. I mean, you got to understand no matter what happens, this is going to be a historic speech that people are going to look back on for some time. Like whether or not it's, oh my God, I can't believe they let a senile old man take the White House in a fraudulent election. Maybe that's what gets taught in 20, 50 years. I don't know. Or, this was the beginning of the globalist takeover where they were outright bringing in global governance. Maybe that'll be it. I don't know. Maybe he's a proud man. I don't know. I'm doing everybody a favor. We're not going to watch Kamala Harris. She spoke before me, but we're going to do it, guys. We're going to watch it together. So gear up, thumbs it up. And remember, this could end up being harmful content. We don't know. We don't have any strikes, but we don't know. We've been demonetized 7+ months. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do this. $5, $10, $15, big donations mean the world to me, guys. That's how we do this several times a day without some kind of left-right media spin, conservative, liberal. It's all Johnny nonsense. And don't worry, Joe Biden says he's going to bring us together. Joe Biden says he's going to bring us together. Man, this is going to be tough to watch again, but we're going to do it. Thumbs the video up, subscribe, and share. And guys, remember to rockfin. If you haven't created the free account yet, go create the free account after this video. Go check out the Friday exclusive that is still free. And remember, Monday, 11 a.m. Eastern through Friday, we are free and live on Rockfin. So I want to thank everybody for following me over there. As once again, guys, who knows if we're going to be on this platform? Oh, seriously, with Joe Biden in the presidency, do you not think that censorship will escalate? Don't give me we could push back in the Senate or the House or through the Supreme Court. First of all, we haven't even heard from Trump other than in tweets saying that he won, where this is going. I'm sure there will be some kind of a large-scale press conference coming up. But who knows? Narratives are crazy, guys. And remember, they predicted Al Gore was going to win, and that didn't happen. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen here. I'm saying that it's a lot bigger than just hanging chads and Florida corruption this time around. Okay? So here we go, guys. Get ready. Buckle up for some Zombie Joe. I've been looking for the map that leads me home. I gotta put the music off. Not only for copyright issues, but it's just too much. Like, just to watch it like the guy's doing his own Bruce Springsteen. I don't know who that was.
Hello.
Hello.
My fellow Americans. And the people who brought me the dance, Delawareans.
People who brought me dance, Delawareans.
I see my buddy Senator Tom Carper down there, and I think Senator Coons is there, and I think the governor's around. Is that Ruth Ann? And that former Governor Ruth Ann Minner.
You can't see that far. Let's not pretend.
Most importantly, my sisters-in-law and my sister Valerie. Anyway. Folks, the people of this nation have spoken. They've delivered us a clear victory, a convincing victory, a victory for we the people. We've won with the most votes ever cast on a presidential ticket in the history of the nation. 74 million.
And there's a little cockeye right there.
What I must admit has surprised me. Tonight, we're seeing all over this nation, all cities and all parts of the country, indeed across the world, an outpouring of joy, of hope, renewed faith, and tomorrow, bring a better day.
Tomorrow, bring a better day. And he's cocking his face.
And I'm humbled by the trust and confidence you've placed in me. I pledge to be a president who seeks not to divide, but unify. Who doesn't see red states and blue states, only sees the United States. And work with all my heart, with the confidence of the whole people, to win the confidence of all of you.
All of you.
And for
the whole people.
Is what America, I believe, is about.
Let me just stop it. I mean, through the whole thing, he has these minor struggles. It's tough to watch. It's tough for people to act like this isn't an issue. I mean, the guy can seriously barely speak.
It's about people. And that's what our administration will be all about.
It's people?
I sought this office to restore the soul of America, to rebuild the backbone of this nation, the middle class, and to make America respected around the world again.
I forgot when the America I grew up in stopped respecting the middle class. Like, what the fuck is going on here?
And to unite us here at home. It's the honor of my lifetime that so many millions of Americans have voted for that vision. And now, the work of making that vision is real. It's a task, the task of our time. Folks, as I said many times before, I'm Jill's husband. And I would not be here without her love and tireless support of Jill and my son Hunter and Ashley, my daughter, and all our grandchildren.
So here's where I have to butt in, because he's about to get biblical. Okay? Does anyone not find an irony that he brings up Hunter Biden, I get it, his family or whatever, he could have just said his family, and his grandchildren, with a scandal showing his son Hunter had an inappropriate relationship with his granddaughter Bo's kid when she was 14 years old. A scandal that could involve pedophilia and incest that the media refuses to cover. He wedged that in his senile speech. I mean, I want to throw up. Again, it's a tough watch. I'm sorry, guys. 343 watch and 80 thumbs up. Please give me the 100 thumbs. I understand this is tough. It's not easy. Every time you need to smile, look at the little dude above me right here. Look at this guy. He's in on it, man. He loves it. He's going hard.
And their spouses and all our family. They're my heart. Jill's a mom, a military mom, an educator. And she has dedicated her life to education. But teaching isn't just what she does, it's who she is. For American educators, this is a great day for y'all. You're going to have one of your own in the White House. And Jill's going to make a great first lady. I'm so proud of her.
Oh, he's big on that hackneyed smile.
And I'll have the honor of serving with the fantastic Vice President who you just heard from, Kamala Harris, who makes history as the first woman, first black woman, the first woman from South Asian descent, the first daughter of an immigrant ever elected in this country.
Ever elected in this country. See, that was another good one. You know, not first vice president who's a woman of color, all that stuff. No. First person elected in this country. Joe's kill. I mean, look at that face. Zombie Joe is here. Okay, and CNN earlier apparently was talking about Dick Cheney advising him on foreign policy. Perfect. Perfect, everybody. Perfect.
Don't tell me it's not possible in the United States.
Okay, Joe, we won't.
It's long overdue. And we're reminded tonight of those who fought so hard for so many years to make this happen. But once again, America's bent the arc of the moral universe more toward justice. Kamala, Doug, like it or not, your family, you become an honorary Biden. There's no way out.
No, I'll bet there's no way out. There it is again, that wink. He's loving it.
For all those of you who volunteered and worked the polls in the middle of this pandemic, local elected officials, you deserve a special thanks from...
Yeah, let's thank the poll workers. Let's thank the poll workers. Let's not mention there are actually poll workers that say they were totally blocked out and giving press conferences about it. Again, YouTube, Google, my lords and saviors over at Alphabet and in the military-industrial complex. I'm not claiming there's voter fraud. I'm just reporting that happened. I know you might want to go, no, Jason, it didn't happen. No, there's no such thing as a press conference, Jason. No, poll workers all say everything went fine. That's what Joe's thanking them. No.
From the entire nation. And to my campaign team and all the volunteers and all who gave so much of themselves to make this moment possible, I owe you. I owe you everything. And all those who supported us, I'm proud of the campaign we built and ran. I'm proud of the coalition we put together, the broadest and most diverse coalition in history. Democrats, Republicans, Independents, progressives, moderates, conservatives, young, old, urban, suburban, rural, gay, straight, transgender, white, Latino, Asian, Native American.
See, that was his big moment right there. And if you believe that, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Do you think that large swath of people really came behind Joe Biden? That he built a coalition? Look, I heard today on mainstream news, I was flipping through, it was on Fox actually, that he ran an impeccable, flawless campaign. The man could barely speak. An impeccable, flawless campaign? What planet are we on? Seriously, what planet do we live on when a guy that is struggling to speak for 15 minutes claiming the presidency of the United States, not because the courts have, okay, and he knows it's going to be challenged. He won't even address that, by the way. But why? Because the media said so. A media that not only lied to us about weapons of mass destruction, but you lied to us about 9/11. You know you did. You know you did. You lied to us about just about every major event that's led to more war in the Middle East, including the Douma gas attack in Syria. In fact, I had to retweet a retraction And like literally someone saying, sorry, about those OPCW leaks. They are real. How about that? How about that about Duma? You lied about Russia. Originally, you lied about major scandals like Iran-Contra. And then you let cleanup crews like Robert Mueller and Bill Barr get involved. You lied and hid Epstein. But no, Joe Biden's the president. Here's Joe.
I mean it, especially for those moments. And especially for those moments when this campaign was at its lowest ebb. The African-American community stood up again for me. You've always had my back, and I'll have yours. I said at the outset, I wanted to represent this campaign to represent and look like America. We've done that. Now that's what I want the administration to look like and act like. For all those of you who voted for President Trump, I understand the disappointment tonight. I've lost a couple times myself, but now, let's give each other a chance. It's time to put away the harsh rhetoric, lower the temperature, see each other again, listen to each other again. And to make progress, we have to stop treating our opponents as our enemies. They are not our enemies. They are Americans. They're Americans. The Bible tells us to everything there's a season, a time to build, a time to reap and a time to sow, and a time to heal. This is the time to heal in America. Now this campaign is over. What is the will of the people?
What is the will?
What is our mandate? I believe it's this. Americans have called upon us to marshal the forces of decency, the forces of fairness, to marshal the forces of science and the forces of hope in the great battles of our time. The battle to control the virus, the battle to build prosperity, the battle to secure your family's health care, the battle to achieve racial justice and root out systemic racism in this country.
The virus and systemic racism. Two things that should scare the shit out of you. We're going to root it out. We're going to marshal all our power. We're going to believe the science. He's going to tell you everything's going to be based on a bedrock of hardcore science.
And the battle to save our planet by getting climate under control.
Oh. Yeah, you're going to control the climate. Oh, okay.
The battle to restore decency, defend democracy, and give everybody in this country a fair shot. That's all they're asking for, a fair shot.
Restore decency in this country. Just decency.
Folks, our work begins with getting COVID under control. We cannot repair the economy, restore our vitality, or relish life's most precious moments, hugging our grandchildren, our children, our birthdays, weddings, graduations, all the moments that matter most to us until we get it under control.
I mean, he's literally telling you what he ran on. No birthdays, no weddings, no hugging your loved ones. And you know what? I've got a team coming. They're going to tell me, boop, boop. Hope you're happy, America. I can tell you this right now. There's no way there's going to be any boop for Jason Burmis or his family. I don't care what this guy says. I don't care what this guy memes. Boop. No, no, no. No, 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 Joe. No, no, no. But hey, that's what you get. But don't worry, guys. The chaos is just starting. Okay, this is far from over. This is the media. This is the media party. This is the Joe party.
On Monday, I will name a group of leading scientists and experts as transition advisors to help take the Biden-Harris COVID plan and convert it into an action blueprint that will start on January the 20th, 2021. That plan will be built on bedrock science.
Bedrock science.
It will be constructed out of compassion, empathy, and concern.
compassion, empathy, and concern. So not reality or the data we have already or any of the treatments that are already out there therapeutically. It won't be based on that. Good. Good. We wouldn't want that. We would not want that.
Will spare no effort, none, or any commitment to turn around this pandemic. Folks, I'm a proud Democrat, but I will govern as an American president. I'll work as hard for those who didn't vote for me as those who did. Let this grim era of...
Well, that was an A-OK, guys. That's not an allegiance or a white power symbol. I'm sorry. Whoa, I forgot. I forgot that was still a thing. My bad. My bad. I mean, my God. When I hear this, that he's going to be the American president, guys, I don't even know if he makes it to Inauguration Day. I mean, good God. Good God. Oh.
Demonization in America begin to end here and now. The refusal of Democrats and Republicans to cooperate with one another. It's not some mysterious force beyond our control. It's a decision, a choice we make. And if we can decide not to cooperate, then we can decide to cooperate. And I believe that this is part of the mandate given to us from the American people. They want us to cooperate in their interest. And that's the choice I'll make. And I'll call on Congress, Democrats and Republicans alike, to make that choice with me. The American story is about slow yet steadily widening the opportunities in America. And make no mistake, too many dreams have been deferred for too long. We must make the promises of the country real for everybody, no matter their race, their ethnicity, their faith, their identity, or their disability. Folks, America has always been shaped by inflection points.
Their identity. Guys, I'm just telling you, man. If you don't think that this is going to get wild. First of all, we haven't even seen the end of the election. I'm not predicting. I know the media's called it for Joe, but I think chaos ensues. We'll wait to see. You know, we still haven't gotten to Inauguration Day. But again, the Democrats have said they're already going to have their own inauguration, and they already portrayed that Trump is holding himself up in the White House. I mean, and this is it. This is the big party right here. It's just when I hear this stuff, I'm just, is that what the American story is? That opportunities widen for everybody? I don't know that that's the story. I think that we hit a certain point in the 70s and 80s, and then really into the 90s at its peak. And mid-90s, things started changing a little bit. You had really up until the internet boom, really anybody of any race, creed, color, gender, whatever, could succeed in this country and was succeeding in this country based on just that tech boom alone, right? Don't get me wrong, there were constraints, et cetera, et cetera. But, post 2001, 9/11, things started to change, and the predator class started to consolidate power. And now billionaires are just making all sorts of money, and you and I, we're restricted, okay? But they don't seem to be. But, let's just continue because Joe gets some gold going in here really good, coming up because he's Zombie Joe.
By moments in time, we've made hard decisions about who we are and what we want to be. Lincoln in 1860, coming to save the Union. FDR in 1932, promising a beleaguered country a new deal. JFK in 1960, pledging a new frontier. And 12 years ago, when Barack Obama made history, he told us, yes, we can. Well, folks, we stand at an inflection point. We have an opportunity to defeat despair, to build a nation of prosperity and purpose. We can do it. I know we can. I've long talked about the battle for the soul of America. We must restore the soul of America. Our nation is shaped by the constant battle between our better angels and our darkest impulses. And what presidents say in this battle matters. It's time for our better angels to prevail. Tonight, the whole world is watching America. And I believe at our best, America is a beacon for the globe. We will lead not only by the example of our power, but by the power of our example.
It was so powerful. That's it. I mean, look at that guy. You see the struggle on that one? I mean, again, he's just looking into the wind. The power of our example.
I've always believed, many of you heard me say it, I've always believed we can define America in one word: possibilities. That in America, everyone should be given an opportunity to go as far as their dreams and God-given ability will take them. You see, I believe in the possibilities of this country. We're always looking ahead to an America that's freer and more just, ahead to an America that creates jobs with dignity and respect, ahead of America that cures diseases like cancer and Alzheimer's.
You can barely say cancer and Alzheimer's, but all of a sudden, you heard it here first, folks. Under a Joe Biden administration, we'll be curing cancer and Alzheimer's.
Ahead to an America that never leaves anyone behind. Ahead of America that never gives up, never gives in. This is a great nation. It's always been a bad bet to bet against America. We're good people. This is the United States of America, and there's never been anything we've been not able to do when we've done it together. Folks.
I mean, just killing it there, huh? Again, barely keeps it together in a prepared speech on a teleprompter for 16 minutes with all his greatest hits talking points. We haven't even gotten to the 230,000 million people. I'm pretty sure we haven't heard that one yet.
In the last days of the campaign, I began thinking about a hymn that means a lot to me and my family, particularly my deceased son, Bo. It captures the faith that sustains me and which I believe sustains America. And I hope it can provide some comfort and solace to 230,000 Americans.
230,000,000 Americans. I mean, how many times on the campaign trail did he say it's like 230 million people or over 200 million people died? You know, he's just got it embedded in his head. You can call that whatever you want, a gaffe. I hate the term gaffe. No, the guy has early onset dementia. He is a shell of his former self. And right now he is declaring himself the winner of the presidency after the media has declared that. Okay? This isn't a Black Mirror episode. Okay? This isn't the Twilight Zone. This is reality.
Who've lost a loved one to this terrible virus this year. My heart goes out to each and every one of you. Hopefully this hymn gives you solace as well. And it goes like this. And he will raise you up on eagle's wings, bear you on the breath of dawn, and make you to shine like the sun, and hold you in the palm of his hand. And now together, on eagle's wings, we embark on the work that God and history have called upon us to do, with full hearts and steady hands, with faith in America and in each other, with love of country, a thirst for justice. Let us be the nation that we know we can be, a nation united, a nation strengthened, a nation healed. The United States of America, ladies and gentlemen, there's never been anything we've tried we've not been able to do. So remember, as our grandpapa used to say...
But by the way, that's not true. I want everybody to understand that. That's simply not true. There's plenty that we've tried to do and not been able to do. I don't want to get into the numerous things of the things that we've tried. I mean, cancer is a good one. Okay. We could talk about giving universal health care and education to people. That's been tried. That's never happened. We can talk about, being the number one in the economy. We're not that anymore. China's there. I mean, the idea that we've been able to do everything we've set out to is, again, just propaganda. It's nonsense.
When I walked out of his home when I was a kid up in Scranton, he said, "Joey, keep the faith." And our grandmother, when she was alive, she yelled, "No, Joey, spread it. Spread the faith. God love you all. May God bless America, and may God protect our troops." Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Gotta love how he threw in the "may God protect our troops" at the very end of it. By the way, we didn't spread freedom in the Middle East either. It's weird. Or democracy. So guys, I won't I won't punish you any further. Thumbs the video up on the way out. Subscribe and share if you can. Please consider funding me. Again, we've been fully demonetized on this channel for 7+ months. We really can't do it without the GoFundMe. $5, $10, $15. Big donors. You mean the world to me. Make sure to check out all the documentary films in the playlist section. Okay, you go right to the playlist. Right here, documentary, Shade the Motion Picture, Invisible Empire, A New World Order Defined, Fabled Enemies, and Loose Change. Final Cut are free right here, right now. Join the Burmist Brigade, and remember, make the free account over at Rockfin, and you can go check out Friday's exclusive still for free. But for Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern, we are free and live just with that free account. Some people think that it's only premium. Guys, it's not only premium. If you do go premium, you get everything, you get the archives, and you get everybody's premium content on top of that on the website. It's like a Netflix for creators. I love this platform. They're not going to pull me for calling Zombie Joe Zombie Joe. And you never know on this platform. I love you guys. And we're going to keep riding it out and reporting. So I'll see you on the flip side.